lot of tips and tricks for you today on this video. We are going to be making some holiday cards, but there's another kind of card that we're going to make as well. If you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you. You can subscribe by hitting the button below, and then after you subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll be notified the next time I upload a video. I love to hear your comments. I love the thumbs up. Let me show you what I've got for you today. The Feels Like Frost Designer Series paper is so pretty. I know a lot of y'all say, I don't want to use my Designer Series paper. I don't want to cut it. It's so pretty. This one you're really going to have trouble with because you don't want to cover up all the beautiful scenes. I mean, look at that. It's just gorgeous. So I started looking at it and I was like, what can I use so that I don't cover that up, but yet I still have a pretty Christmas card? But also on the back has different designs done in the silver that again is very pretty and you don't want to totally cover it up. So I have some ideas for you today and I hope you love them. I pulled out a wish for everything. This has everything that you need. It has sentiments for outside the card, inside the card, and it comes with dies. And when I opened up the pack of dies, I was like, oh, what does all that say? So I cut it all out, and then I put it back on my sheet the same way. So happy, merry, Father's, Christmas. I've got it exactly like that. Although the more I've played with it, the better I have gotten. So, but that's just one tip for you to use these dies. Now I have some other tips, like some tools that you should probably have on hand. Oh, I want to show you something else. Stampin' Up, you know, if you look at the sheet, you can figure out where the stamp set is, right? Well, on the other one, on this one, because there was a lot of small words to, from, you know, I was having a hard time day. So look what I did. I took the whole stamp, peeled off the backing, mounted it to a large block, and inked it up. So it's not pretty. However, I know that happy really stands out like this. So I know this is this row, and I was looking for holidays. Okay, so I found that. And then I was looking for anniversary. So when you're trying to read backwards, sometimes it's a little hard, but once you start getting your bearings straight, you'll know, you'll be able to see it here. But I was just having trouble with the actual rubber. So again, another tip for you, if that helps you. Some other things that I recommend is the tool picker, because when you go to cut out, say, Merry Christmas, the dot for Christmas is tiny. So if you want to add adhesive to that, you need something that will pick up, let's see, I think I have some bits here. Pick up your bit, okay? Just found it very helpful to pull that out. Another tool that I used was some tweezers. My silicone mat with a sponge to add the glue on, and then you could use a paper piercer to help you finish poking out any bits that don't poke out when you're cutting it with your machine. Okay, so just some tools that I thought I would point out to you. Now I want to show you some of the cards I made. Okay, so just cut out Merry Christmas. I still see my pretty scenery. And then here's one that says Happy Holidays, okay? But I kept looking at this box that I shared with y'all, I don't know, a couple weeks back. And I needed an anniversary gift. So I was like, oh, I have that box, but I needed a card. On the back of this pretty paper is the silver and white striped. The Wish for Everything helps you make simple cards. You could use any Designer Series papers that you have and add your sentiment layers for a quick and easy card. You could do some stamping and then use the dies to help pop out something. I wish it had birthday in there. I was like, It doesn't have a birthday die. I was like, oh, boo. Okay. Or an anniversary. Yeah, that was the other one I was looking for. However, it does have anniversary and birthday in the sentiments. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to punch out, because we want to match our box using this punch. Speaking of punches, another is the classic label punch, and then I am using the everyday label punch as well. Sometimes it helps to see what they look like in the pictures, because trying to see it on that silver is sometimes hard on the camera. I have already cut out Happy with my foil, but I kept looking at it. Is it getting lost? Yeah, I think it's getting lost with the straps. So that's why I decided we needed to add. Okay, we're going to add it to that layer. But something else I was playing with, anniversary stamps perfectly in the lines. No layers needed. So that's why I was really torn to go ahead and stamp anniversary and then put that on. But I was like, nah, I think we'll pop it just a tad. So we're going to stamp anniversary on the bottom of this instead. Whoops. We need to use our embossing buddy. I'm going to pull this towards me a little bit so my head doesn't get in the camera. And remember, these are quick and easy cards. My son and his wife have an anniversary coming up. Okay, so we have anniversary. We're going to add a little bit of glue to our silicone mat. Using a cut sponge that I had to apply the glue. Okay, so we have that. The next thing we're going to do is we're just going to take a little bit of ribbon, because I didn't like having the ribbon tied around it either. I played with that idea and I was like, nah, I don't like that. Make a little tail. We're going to add some adhesive on the back to hold it. And I'm not liking how that looks, so I'm going to trim them both again. Grab some glue, some dimensionals. My layer of Designer Series paper is 4 inches by 5 1/4. My Whisper White Thick is cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored and folded at 5 1/2. And do we want it at an angle? Yeah, I think that, I don't know, I'm looking at the word anniversary. Okay, Ooh, I like it there. Yeah, we're gonna put it here. I love the lines on the paper because then you can get your layer on straight. Isn't that fun? All right, so we have a simple happy anniversary card. Celebrate the best day ever. So that was one sample. And then I had these simple cards too. So I hope you enjoyed the projects I shared today. Y'all can see now why I chose to use these dies so that I didn't cover up that beautiful paper. My mind is racing with all different ways to use this bundle and that paper. Happy stamping, y'all!